Get ready to rock with this year's epic music festival with the inaugural Roxodus. Hello everyone and welcome to Beach Talk on Wasaga Beach TV. I'm Dianna Chycki. Joining me via Skype is internationally and nationally known broadcaster and media spokesperson for Roxodus Music Festival, Alan Cross. Great to see you again.
Nice to be here.
The inaugural Roxodus Music Festival is scheduled from July the 11th to the 14th at Edenville Airport in the township of Clearview, with less than 2 months to go. How are things developing?
Things are really progressing very well. We've added a fourth day with acts like Aerosmith. I think that's the only Canadian show that they're doing this year. Matt Good, I Mother Earth. Who else am I missing? Big Wreck. You know, it's a really solid lineup from Thursday through until Sunday. I was actually talking to some people today in Toronto who were part of a conference dealing with ticketing, with concert tickets and event tickets, and I had showed them the lineup, and they honestly couldn't believe it. They were really, wow, this is your first show? This is the first festival? This is the first time you've done this? And yeah, it's working out pretty well.
It is. I can't believe the lineup is already set up. So are you pleased with the location?
Yeah, the big problem with Central and Southern Ontario has been for years the lack of a great place to have a festival. There are a couple of venues, but we need something that is going to be well served in terms of infrastructure, sanitation, security, traffic, and all that sort of stuff. And I think we finally found it with the Edenville Airport. This is, and over the years, when this expands, you know, for year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, the facility will get even better. And I think and hope and are pretty confident that this will be something that we see go on for years and get better each and every year. I mean, when Coachella first started at the Polo Grounds in Indio, California, it's nowhere near what it is today. And that is a fantastic event to attend. And Coachella is the template for a lot of what we're doing. If we can get to Coachella level and beyond, that'll be a great victory.
So coming back to the lineup with an array of rock legends such as Kid Rock, Blondie, Billy Idol, Alice Cooper, Peter Frampton, to name a few, who are you most excited to see perform?
I have not seen Alice Cooper in many years. I want to see what he at age 72 or whatever he is can still do. I was an Alice Cooper fan when I was a kid, and I thought he was just one of the greatest ghoulish things that freaked out my parents. So I want to see him. I have always been a fan of Matt Good. I want to see him on the big stage. I saw Aerosmith a number of years ago in Kansas City, and they were really solid. I mean, these guys are pros. They've been around for a while, so they always turn in a good show. I've never seen Lynyrd Skynyrd. I haven't seen Cheap Trick since the Budokan days, so it'll be a nice trip down memory lane there. And Billy Idol. I've always been a Billy Idol fan from back in the 70s when he was with Generation X. So, you know, I mean, you asked for one, I gave you a bunch, and there's still a whole bunch more. I mean, I want to see the whole thing. I'm going to be there for all 4 days. I just can't wait to see this thing.
Single tickets are now available?
Yeah, $129. If you want to come for just 1 day, pick a day and come on in. If you want to come for the entire weekend, we still have those packages available.
So I understand Roxodus will be recognizing past, present Canadian Armed Force members, along with a CF-18 fighter jet scheduled to fly over on July the 11th. Can you elaborate?
This has always been the plan of the organizers to bring in and honor the armed forces. At the very first meeting I went to, this was discussed because they have some history. The organizers have some history dealing with veterans, and they just want to keep it going for this. So this is something, like I say, that has been baked into Roxodus from the very beginning.
This music festival has taken it to the next level with groups of VIP concert goers who will enjoy a lavish experience with 4-course meals being prepared by celebrity chefs. So what can you tell us about this?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people will be happy to stand out in the field and watch the show. Great. But there are some other people who are past that in their lives, and they want to have a little bit more of a VIP experience. So We've come up with a bunch of different things, a bunch of different offerings. And if you want to go to a festival with all with the perks of being in a private box at an arena, that's the kind of thing that we're looking to provide for those folks. So, pick your level of enjoyment. That's basically what we're asking.
So I hear shuttle buses will be available for the festival?
Yeah, one of the things that you always have to worry about with festivals is exits or entrance and egress. So you want to make sure the traffic is not too much of a hassle. You want to make sure that parking is not too much of a hassle. I mean, there is only a finite amount of space, especially since we've got the festival grounds, we've got the camping areas, we've got the RV areas, and so on. So with festival buses coming in at Barrie, that'll in other areas around the area, that will make it a lot easier for people just to sort of take that short commute and not worry about having to deal with the traffic on their way in or out.
So Alan, with your background as internationally and nationally known broadcaster, as well as being an author, you have an incredible fan base. What would you like to say to your fans?
Well, I'd say, listen, come on out and enjoy this event. It is a first-time thing. There's only one first time, and you'll be there, hopefully, to make history with us. We think that this is the first of many, many, many Roxodus shows to come. And wouldn't it be cool to say that you were at the first one? I remember being at the first Lollapalooza festival, and back then it was it was so new and different. And now to say that you were at the first one is a pretty big boast to be able to make.
Thank you, Alan, for being my guest as we look forward to the inaugural Epic Roxodus scheduled from July the 11th to the 14th.
You bet, and we'll see you there.
For tickets and more information, visit Roxodus.com. Thank you for watching. For more exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, check out Beach Talk on Wasaga Beach TV. I leave you with a clip from one of the headlining bands at Roxodus Music Festival who will be performing on Sunday, July the 14th, Aerosmith. Bye-bye, everyone.